Unbelievable.
Another uppercut by Irish Pat McGhee. Oh, Big Ed in trouble. Right backwards through the ropes onto the floor. There, our cameraman should pick him up. Oh, he went out backwards onto the floor.
On his fingers. Oh, and the other one. Oh,
Ed Wiskowski now taking a beating from the fiery Irishman. To the delight of the fans.
Son of a gun.
Ooh. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Big Ed Wiskowski probably saying to himself, where did this guy come from?
Uh-oh. Outside of the ring, we got it going in the streets now. Right on the gym floor here at the Salem Armory.
Now, Ed trying to beat the count.
10 minutes gone, 5 minutes remain.
Well, as you could hear, 5 minutes left in this one.
He's going to suplex the Irishman into the ring. Whoa! What a surprise move. Now, that could be the surprise move. It is! It is! What a surprise that was. And that's exactly the only way the Irishman could beat that big man.
And look at the big man in the ring. He is upset.
The winner of the match.
I can't believe
After
it.
10 minutes and 15
Look at that
seconds,
Wiskowski.
Irishman Pat McGhee.
Oh, what a sensational win that was.
You got that right, and Wiskowski is still arguing with Luke Brown, but to no avail. Great capital
What a match that was.
here at Salem, and we'll have more for you after this timeout. I tell you, right now, Luke Brown looking at the face mask of the assassin because he's won his last 2 matches illegally. He's got
And
something
now, ladies and gentlemen,
besides his brains, and I tell you, that's how he's won those matches.
once again, from Dublin, Ireland, 227 pounds, Irish Pat McGhee.
Now, McGhee just fought, and he could be suffering yet. The assassin's had a break.
Son known at 247 pounds, the Assassin.
The Assassin, yes. And as I've mentioned before, the Assassin won the 2 matches we've seen over the last couple of weeks by the headbutt, the illegal headbutt. And he's going right after Pat McGhee, who, although he won the fight, the match against Wiskowski, the big guy, the big prince, he's still hurting because we only had a 2-minute break, and he's in trouble. And right now, the Assassin is really going to do it to him. That's the one bad thing about these type of matches. You work so hard and you give it all in one match, and you have no chance in the next one. And the Assassin's had a break, and he knew it. And look at him go after poor Patrick.
Well, I'll tell you, these guys have got to be exhausted. You know, Cliff, this goes to show you the condition these guys are in. How many times has the Assassin been out there, and Irish Pat McGhee, and you know, this is really something to admire, whether you like them or not, you know?
I'm just getting tired watching you go up and down in the ring for
What do you think I feel like?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, now I know what a yo-yo feels like. Now everybody's going to call me a yo-yo, all right.
No, not really.
Anyway, we have a good one in the ring right now. Now, the winner of this match, I guess you could call this the semifinal.
That's
right
right.
now.
The winner of this one
Will meet Curt Hennig for all the marbles, for the trophy.
For the trophy, right.
And it will be declared the Salem champion. Now, it would be very, very interesting to see Irish Pat McGhee wrestle Curt Hennig.
Yeah, I'd like to see
Now, wouldn't that be a nice match?
Yeah.
They're tag team champions, they're tag team partners. But what a match it would be, I'm sure. Oh, Pat McGhee misses a tackle.
Into the ropes, and he's
you know,
down.
the Assassin's a very crafty wrestler. We might not agree with his tactics like right now and everything, but the man can move fast. He's a big man, and he's a doggone good wrestler.
Oh, and he can sure punish you and hurt you.
Yes, he can, and he can take it, too. He's a complete wrestler. He is, you know, top man. That's what you call a top-notch wrestler.
I don't know. He seems to like catch 22, but I don't know how much we like that guy. He likes to be on the tube. He says, hey, I love it. The fans love to watch me wrestle. I don't know about that. Not my favorite character. He just dishes out a lot of punishment. But you're right. He can wrestle. Not many guys beat him.
Isn't it amazing, though? Here's a Pacific Northwest champion, Rip Oliver, and he was eliminated from the tournament right in the Battle Royal. He was the very first one out.
And about 8 guys dumped him out. He was right, though. They ganged up on him.
They didn't want him around.
Yeah.
But the Assassin is still alive.
The only one in the clan, obviously.
That's right. Dynamite Kid out with injuries. Rip Oliver eliminated, and the only representative of the Clown is in the ring right now, the Assassin. And he has got the advantage on Irish Pat McGhee in this semi-final match of the tournament for the Salem Trophy. Champion of Salem. Last year, won by Rip the Crippler Oliver. He even put a padlock on the trophy, saying, "Oh, this is locked up with
no
the
one will ever
Clan."
get it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, he was a little upset when he went out of that ring, as the fans who were able to watch some of the shows picked up from the interview. He's kind of an easy guy to interview. You just have to hand him the mic, and he just blabbers on.
Blabber on.
Forever.
He'll blabber on all night if you let him.
Oh, Assassin still continuing to pour it on.
Yes, he is. Irish Pat McGhee, I have to say now, you know, he took a lot of abuse from Big Ed Wiskowski, too.
That's right.
Took a bad...
with the arm. Oh.
The Assassin taking advantage of that. He must have been watching the match when Wiskowski rammed his shoulder into the ring post, which fortunately didn't do any extensive damage, but I'm sure his arm is sore. It has to be.
Sure.
And the Assassin is taking advantage of that right now.
McGhee.
But we know McGhee.
Coming back.
He can come back with the element of surprise. He toppled big, how could he call him, mountainous Ed Wiskowski in a surprise move. One of the most beautiful moves you'll ever want to see. It was just utterly fantastic. And you hit the nail right on the head. I got to give you a lot of credit, Cliff. You said there's no way he can beat the big man unless he does something out of an element of surprise. And that's exactly what he did.
Lucky guess on my part. But
I don't think it was a guess, Cliff. You know,
he had to do it that way. You're right.
There's no other way he can do it. There's a good move. Hey, kind of a reversed atomic drop.
But it may